Welcome back, Irish fans, to Watch ND's continuing exclusive coverage of Training Camp 2014 for the Fighting Irish football team, presented by St. Joseph Regional Medical Center. As you can see behind me, the players are back on the field on days 3 and 4, according to NCAA rules. In training camp, the players can add shoulder pads to their protective gear. Those are the defensive backs. We're going to focus our report today on the cornerbacks, and we're also going to talk with defensive backs coach Kerry Cooks.
Good, Sheldon. Good. Good to go. Come back, come back. That's better.
Probably the deepest unit on the team. You've got a lot of talent. Can you run down your cornerbacks and how they're doing down here in Culver?
I can. I'll start off with Kavari Russell, obviously entering his 3rd year. You could tell being out here, he's taking his game to another level. He's really being a leader out here, kind of showing the guys, the ropes on how to do things. Cody Riggs was a transfer kid that came in from Florida, and what an awesome pickup he's been. Whenever you've got an opportunity to work with a guy that's a fifth-year senior who's been through the SEC schedule that he's been through, a similar defense, NFL-style system, he comes right in, and a lot of the things that we're doing are very, very similar. The other guys, Cole Luke, Devin Butler, Josh Atkinson, Jalen Brown, those guys have been with us, and for those guys, it's just continue to grow and develop and still learn the new system. So there's some quirks and changes that we've done that those guys are still getting adjusted with. Been very impressed with the young guy, Nick Watkins, who's come in, and he's a longer corner, very athletic. For him right now, he's just kind of swimming with all the defenses that we've put in over the first couple of days, and then couple that with learning new technique. The thing that you got to understand, okay, Key, this is a good point for you. As you jam the wide receiver, right, he's going to try to get his arm over yours, right? So that's why we don't want to arm bar and push him away, right? We want to try to pin his inside hand and get in the V of his neck and lean on him. So now I'm in a cutoff position, so how can he run vertical? Okay? Overall, I'm very pleased with where they are. I think they're all working hard. I think they're working together. And I do think that this is the deepest that we've been at that position since I've been here. Because what's he doing? He's trying to climb up the field, right? So you want to have a 45-degree ready to shoot, right? So now you can get in the V of your neck. If you go flat, right, take that step, and you try to shoot, right, he's going to squat there. He's got leverage on you. Your hips are closed, right? So that 45-degree angle opens your hips and allows you to climb vertically. Here we go. Slide, cut off. Better. Feel the difference? Yeah. Okay? What you were doing yesterday, you was here, and you was just here. You was just opening the gate, so you got that guy, you got all that room to run vertical. You might as well play off.
And I know they're very excited about the aggressive scheme, the physical scheme, but playing that scheme, your margin for error is lessened a little bit. What has to happen for that scheme to be effective?
Well, for us to have the kind of defense that we want to, and we put a lot of pressure on the corners, they got to win every play. There's not a play out that they can take off. With the pressure, be it if we're pressing and putting pressure on the wide receiver, or if we're bringing 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're not good on the edges, on the outside, you can't play this defense. So it's a feast or famine defense, and we want to feast. So those guys got to be on point every time that they line up.
Defensive scheme is amazing. Like I said, we're just, for our mindset, we're young towards it, and we're really just developing, we're trying to grasp it. But we got guys like me, Joe, Jalen, Sheldon on the D-line, who's really helping the younger guys along. But the scheme's amazing. I think it's gonna confuse a lot of people, and it's gonna be a different culture shock for a lot of teams, I should say.
It's also aggressive, and I know you love aggressiveness, but with aggressiveness comes responsibility. I mean, you're going to be up on the line, you're going to be press coverage. You can't get beat. What is that like to embrace that?
It's exciting. I mean, as you've seen today, last few days today, I mean, there's days you get beat. You get beat deep, you get beat on a slant or something, but you gotta have that confidence you're gonna make that play. And coaches trust that me and the rest of my defensive back, we wouldn't be this. You can't be as aggressive. You're as aggressive as your defensive backs are, I should say. So I mean, as he respects us and believes that we can do it, he constantly sends blitzes. And like I said, we gotta take on the challenge. Just have that mindset that we're gonna shut down anybody we go against. And I have it. And I'm just trying to develop it. And Cody Riggs has it. Like some of the young guys are developing it, and we're gonna continue to do that. Just reps on reps on reps, developing developing that confidence that we could play against anybody. But it's a great challenge because at the end of the day, my motto is I'm either get beat or get a pick. Which one do you want to do? So you better figure out how to beat me, because if you don't figure that out, I'm gonna just keep getting picked. So it's a crazy model to have, but that's how you got to have it at corner. You got to be that confident to where I might guess on a few, but if I guess right, I'm gonna make you pay.